Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and in this episode we are checking out another release from Boris Audio Works. We checked out his sound set a while back for the Cessna 172 that was a very significant improvement over the default sounds. Now in this particular situation he's released one for the Cessna 152. In this case we are using it in conjunction with the JPL Logistics and WB Sim Cessna 152, which if you guys have not heard of that one, I will have a link to it down in the description. It is far superior to the default Cessna 152. Let's go ahead and get started. If you are interested in acquiring any of my overkills tutorial guides from Microsoft Flight Simulator, or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining us on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future releases that come down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below. Okay, so what we're going to essentially do here is this is the default Cessna 150, or excuse me, let me back that up. Default sounds for the JP Logistics Cessna 152, or WB Sim, whichever one you want to call it. Okay, I've been following it ever since it was JP released his first release of it, so forgive me, I'm not meaning any offense. I know WB Sim has taken it over. I call it the JP Logistics because I've been calling it that ever since Microsoft Flight Simulator release, so just bear with me. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start the aircraft up, we're going to rev it up, listen to the sounds, do some flap actions, do some taxi, do a quick takeoff, bring it back around and touch back down and shut it down again. And then we will load up the new video with the new sounds, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. we got you through takeoff and a very interesting landing. No judging. I'm sure you guys are judging. But now, taxi it back over. Shut the engine down just so we get all the sounds in place here. And we will load up the Boris Audio Works and see what the difference is. I really enjoyed the one he did for the Cessna 172, so I'm excited about this. Gosh darn you, Microsoft. Look at this. What did they do to the scenery, man? This should be a taxiway all the way... Whatever. Taxi line going right into the dirt. That's awesome. It's not their fault, I get it. 400 and some thousand, or what, 47,000 airports around the world, something like that. Can't fault them for not having every single one correct. All right. Alright, I will now load up the Boris audio and we'll see what the difference is. Alright, and we're back. So now the mod is installed. We're both hearing it for the first time, guys, so I'm going to go quiet again all the way through takeoff and landing. So you guys decide. Here we go. So far, a pretty significant difference if you do ask me. Which if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you care about that particular opinion. Alright, so let's go ahead and take it out to the runway. Definitely a lot more bass. Tons more bass. Much throatier. Sounds more like an oversized lawnmower, which is what it sounds like in real life, to my recollection of... I mean, it's been 10 years since I was last in one, but... What is with the drag race community that's happening over here? Dude, back off! definitely, the engine sounds are... Oh my gosh. Microsoft, get your crap together, man. Jeez. And of course, the sim just updated today, so that means we're probably in for a couple of days of crap. Now I am on the beta, so that's one of the penalties you get for being on a beta version. But anyway, so the engine sounds are absolutely phenomenal. Didn't really notice any sounds outside of the engine sounds personally. And I had it turned up. God, look at that instantly. But I had it. I had the sounds turned up pretty loud. But with that being said, certainly a major difference. Listen to the cutoff before we call it a day. About what it should be. Definitely a major improvement. The engine is absolutely amazing in my opinion. It sounds far more authentic to the real aircraft than what the default was, and even with the JPL mod, the sound. This is getting annoying. The sound is far superior. I wish there was a way to turn these notifications off. Like, there's nothing we can do about it anyway. But let me know what you guys think. A link to the purchase site will be down in the description below. If I happen to forget, which I really don't usually do, but it is also found on the Sim Market website for about 13 euros, give or take. Very, very nice. I'm glad that I have it. It definitely matches up with what I had with the Cessna 172. The sound, for me, sound is just as important as anything else when it comes to immersion. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the comparison. By all means, let me know what you guys think down in the description below. Any notes that you may have for the developer, I'll make sure that he sees this video as well, you guys. I have spoken with him, so if you guys have any comments about it, things you'd like to see improved, maybe enhanced, by all means, share that feedback. The developers love to hear it. I'm going to go ahead and call the video here before those alerts just drive me up the wall. So as always, guys, stay safe and healthy. I'll see you in the next one.